Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are on the Elm Creek map again and we are ready to harvest our fields. We're also going to sort out the chickens as usual and then we'll see where it goes from there. So let's get started. First of all, let's go sort the chickens out. And we can also see how well our lettuce greenhouses are doing. Feel like they're doing really well. That's another thing to check as well as prices. Nothing to be sold today, but we will get moving on feeding the chickens, then harvesting. Gosh, look at the weeds on there. I don't believe that we need to plant anything today either. Not unless we're putting canola in, and I don't personally see a point for canola on our farm yet, so we'll just stick with what we know at the moment. To be fair, this harvest has served us so well so far. Alright, let's get going. I'll just cut back to when all three fields are done and then we'll move on from there. So here we have just left our helper to finish harvesting the biggest field. And we're just gonna go pick up, well, we have picked up our new subsoiler and it is 49% damaged, so I'm just gonna have a look. Oh, easy. Fine, no worries there. For 100 quid, that's fine. So we're just gonna take it with us. And if the fields need ploughing, we can use the subsoiler, and if they just need cultivating, then we can just use our light cultivator, is it called, or surface cultivator, whatever it's called, so that it's wider, we can just take less time doing stuff. And I might actually seed some grass in the smallest field as well, because we know that we need to start preparing for the cows and that we also can't put a crop on there now because of the fact that it is going to become a place for productions. Quite excited to move on. So depending on the situation of requiring like money or food for the chickens for next month, I think that we could just carry on. I think we might take on a contract actually just to get more wheat. I'm wondering if this fence could actually be moved as well, so when we purchase the land that it won't be a problem to go through. There you go, there's those two fields done. We'll take this with us because we need to make a start on the other field. We're obviously going to prep all the fields, which we have done so far. We've just got this one left, and then we're going to plant some grass in the one that we won't be using for crops anymore, do a contract, and then move on to September. No, I don't think we could see how much we've actually collected this year, but that's quite a lot, so I'm very impressed. The eggs will be up in November, I'm so excited about that. I don't think anything needs to be sold in September though, but we do have some planting to do in. So that's the field done. I'm just gonna pop this back. Oh my god, they've limed it already. Since doing the field, they've limed their field. Interesting. I think next thing I need to do, what do these need? Needs lime. All my fields need lime. Stubble tillage. So does that mean that this has not done what it was meant to? I thought this would cultivate it though. I'm very confused now. Okay, let's get cracking. I want to plant the grass field today. No, I don't think we have any. So I'm gonna have to go take this with me and buy some more lime. Oh no, don't tell me it's the wrong thing. Oh wait, we can't. We don't have one. That's right. Ah, that might prove to be a problem. So I think we might have to do a contract first. Okay, so we have arrived and it's not as big as I thought it would be, so that's promising. So I'll just get cracking. Hopefully this is going to eventually be one of our plots, so it's good to get a feel of your fields personally. So the field is done and harvested. I just need to place the remainder of whatever's left in the combine into this trailer and then go and sell it. This field was done in one trailer load full. How amazing is that? I'm going to say that now and it's going to overfill. Let's hope not. I doubt it. There you go. 85%, and that was the entire field. So we'll go and send this over to where it needs to be now. Okay, we have arrived, so let's have a look how much we have earned. Or how much we get to keep, I suppose. And there we have it. We have 2,227 left, which we're going to go give to the chickens. And we went a bit over, so that was £2,354 that we now have instead of 1,900, I want to say. We've arrived back on the farm. Let's just go dump this into the chicken coop. Oh! God's sake, just bought that. Okay, so we've dropped off the remaining wheat to the chickens and that is now full. Let's have a look at the eggs. Oh, they're fine. Although we're going to have a lot when it comes to that. Right, so I'm just going to send all this back and then I'll be back with you. I want to see how much a spreader is. 45,000. There's no way. How much is it to lease? 2,000. Yeah, we can do that. We better get it going. But we will for sure get this money back when November and January comes around. I just want to make sure that everything's prepped correctly. There you go. Let's go spread lime on these fields before I get charged a fortune. What absolutely gets me though is that we've only found half of the collectibles on this entire map. How is that possible? Like where could they be lurking? Could have done 3 runs of these fields, but nope, I decided to mess it up. Don't even know if this is gonna last for the other fields. Oh my goodness. I might have to buy another one. Yeah, we're about halfway through what we bought. We have 3 more fields to do. It's not looking too promising. And it's run out, so I'll be back once I've got the other lime and finished spreading all the fields. Now that the field is very dodgily done, I must admit myself, I will send this back. We'll get on to some seeding because I really want to seed the grass field and I have to check whether I actually have seeds to use as well. So I have just planted grass and fertilized it as well. So hopefully it will grow soon before we need it for something else. I am going to fertilize it next month as well, which we will be going on to now. And then I will skip through all September until I've finished planting the other fields and fertilizing them. And I will see you all when I get into a month where the grass has grown or where we can sell the eggs. as you can see, we only have £144 left. So I'm going to run around for a bit and try and find 2 collectibles just to top up our money. And actually, I've never noticed, or I believe that is one up there, that I've never ever seen. How am I meant to get up there? There you go. Never ever noticed that one. So I'm only going to collect this one and another one. So I'm going to start collecting 2 every episode so that I have 24 collectibles. Well, now 23. Not 24 collectibles. 24 more episodes that I can do whilst finding collectibles, because I feel like otherwise I just won't find them quick enough. Anyways, I'm gonna go find the other one and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I've never ever noticed that. Anyways, that is our 2 collectibles for today, and now I'm gonna resume back to what I was doing. I'm gonna update you on what I've been doing. So I've planted the grass field, because after it's grass and that we save the grass for the cows that we're gonna eventually buy. I have done that, and then I have planted the furthest field away. This one is an absolute mess and will continue to be until January or February. But as you can see, the field at the back is brown, and we are almost at the end, and this is where I ran out of seeds, which I'm completely gutted about. Like, look how much I had left to do. Anyways, I'm going to return back to my tractor and then carry on with the field, and I'll be back when I'm done. So now we finished the 2 fields that we needed to do this month. I'm not very happy with how they're looking though, because some of them I didn't cultivate properly or something, and it just doesn't look crisp as it usually does. Anyways, we're now gonna roll the fields and we are going to fertilize them with the first layer of fertilizer, and then we're going to move on to the next month and fertilize them again, and then hopefully move along to November when we can finally sell all those eggs. Now we have finished with our rolling. I'm quite surprised because I've turned field stones off and yet they've turned up on the field, so I'm unsure if that's because they were already here last time and then I just pushed them under with the roller, and now they've come back stronger until I stone pick the field for the first and last time. I'm sure I just saw a rogue one over here as well, but on the fields that I have stone picked they don't seem to be coming back, so that's a good sign. Oh, maybe I rolled. No, there, look. See the one on the end? So, I'm hoping that that can go away if I stone pick it. And that'll also mean that I might be able to turn it into lime as well, which will be nice. Although I think that you have to purchase that in order for that to happen, don't you? So I'm just going to fertilise now and then move on. Look how many lettuces we have. You should see how many eggs we have. It's ridiculous. We could go up and do a potato harvest. We have quite a while left, so I'm going to take out this contract because I've not done this field yet, and yeah, see what happens. Honestly, never ever having one of these tractors on my farm. They have caused so much carnage I can't even begin to describe. Also, on the other hand, should I say, not sure if I was recording at that point, but I did in fact find 4 collectibles up by here, all stacked on top of one another. So when I found one, I found the other 3, and they were up on, I believe it's a silo. So at first I was like looking around here, And then I went up there, and right on top they're all stacked one on top of another, just in plain sight basically. Look at this, we've already got a full tank, so this is going to take me ages. I mean ages. It's the most awkward field I've ever done, and I'm never doing this field again. Ever. There's me starting this being like, yeah, we have loads of time to do this. No, we don't. This is going to take an arm and a leg, my entire life, and more. We've finally started the field. We've finally finished the potato field, and my goodness, was that a difficult time, seriously. We can shut this tractor down now, and we're just not going to keep anything. We're going to sell literally everything we have and see what we have in terms of the contract and in terms of the potatoes left over at the end of the contract. So when I get there, I will be back. We've now just arrived at the silo where we're going to sell all of this, so let's see how much we actually earn from this, excluding the contract amount. There we have it. We also have £1,000 more. So I'm gonna head over and complete this contract, and I'll meet you back at the farm. We're now back at the farm, and we really could do with more fertilizer money, which we have now. So I'm very happy about that. Which means that we can go on over and quickly get the fertilizer that we need and quickly fertilize the fields before the end of the day, so that we can just re-fertilize them in the new month and then move on as quickly as possible. Hey everyone, it is officially November, so we're gonna start off by feeding the chickens, then loading up all the eggs we could possibly carry and send them. Oh, yeah, no, we are perfectly on time. Where's this to? Is this all the way up? I think it's up here, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. It's not actually that far, so I'm quite happy to take the eggs there. We're an exciting time. Let's see how much we can earn from this endeavour. I also weeded and fertilised the fields, as I said I would, and fed the chickens to make sure that they last this long, and now we are here. I haven't done anything else. If the money's looking a bit higher or lower, actually, that's because I had to buy some more fertiliser and some more herbicide. Okay, we're going to leave this here, go get the truck and start piling them on. I'll be right back. So we have officially got don't believe that closing that is the best choice, but anyway, we've got 12,600, where I'm assuming is kg on here, which is quite a lot to be fair, so I gotta be really careful when taking this load up to the farmer's market to sell it. Hopefully I will get there without flipping the car. I'm quite impressed with my own stacking, if I do say so myself. And then I'll come back for the second load, which should then be all of it. I'm hoping we have a good amount of eggs to sell. I was quite impressed with it looking at the year's worth of the collection, but now it's on the car, it doesn't look as much, but I suppose it's still like 18 pallets, maybe 20 pallets of eggs. So, and when we buy another chicken coop, it's going to be more. So it's looking promising, personally, I think. We're going to have to start producing quite a lot of grain. So I think that the next thing that we're going to do is, first of all, buy yet another field, and then start upgrading a bit of the machinery, buy a bit more chickens, buy the next field over, and start increasing the amount of farmland we have bit by bit. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm really trying not to spill any of these eggs. But let's see how much we have to mess around with. So we're going to take this as... Oh! Is it a different place? Hang on. I think it's actually right next to it. I want to say. Yeah, there we go. That worried me then. Wow, look at the money going up. Woohoo! Lovely stuff. Okay, this time is a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but we've literally taken everything now, so this should do the job quite nicely. It's probably going to be around the same, or slightly more, I think, or slightly less maybe. Anyways, I'm going to double check the price to see if anything's changed. Now actually the bakery, which is just, I want to say that's it. Oh no, the bakery, of course. I know where the bakery is. I ain't stupid. Now that the bakery's got more price for value, then we'll take it there. Actually, this is the place that we eventually would like, or I would eventually like to buy. So it's nice to be able to give to them and show that we're good people, you know? Ooh, I don't know what's with the close-up. Oh, can it not take that kind of capacity? Goodness sake. Well, that's not good, is it? Well, that's not fair. Guess we're going back up to the farmer's market then for the rest. I've just given them a good name as well. Okay, I'm not as happy as I thought I would be with this amount, because I thought that we'd be able to do a lot more than we actually can. So I think that we're gonna go and skip to January without crashing, please, thank you. And take a look at the lettuce situation. I expect that this episode's going to be a bit longer than usual. That's just because I'm very impatient and I don't like waiting. But I'm pretty sure that I can cut out some stuff that I don't really need to add in here, so should be fine. So I'm going to skip ahead to January, do what I need to do, and then come on back when I need to. probably should check on the grass situation as well. Okay, so the grass is ready to harvest, so I am actually going to call this episode here. Our options for what we spend the money on is another greenhouse or some solar panels to get some more income in, machinery for the bigger fields, the bakery, because I believe that they don't just do bread. Okay, so I just double checked, and for bread you do need the flour one, so we'd have to buy the grain mill first, which we are not yet in a place to buy. However, we can either, I'm going to wait until January before deciding anyway, but that will be in the next episode. So I want to ask you now, should we save and or buy for more greenhouses, dairy, which wouldn't make sense because we don't have cows, bakery, which wouldn't make sense because we don't have flour, a grain mill, which would probably be the best option, a sugar mill, but then we would have to buy all the machinery in order to do that, or field 50, which is 114,072. So that is based off of whether we do well selling the lettuces. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. Sorry it's a bit wishy-washy, but we have done a lot in the past few months. In the next episode we will obviously sell the lettuce. I will have to cut and sort this grass out in preparation for the cows that we will be buying eventually. I'm going to start keeping grass now and hay. I will also be feeding the chickens before I move on, but that is about all that I will be doing until January, so you won't be missing much, but I will show you when I cut the grass and then move on from there. Please make sure that you like this video if you haven't already, and also please subscribe. Every subscription means a lot to me. I love growing my community, and our community is growing at a good pace at the moment. If you'd like to be a part of it, then obviously don't forget to subscribe. Leave your comments down below on what I should buy next, as we are doing really well in expanding this farm, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future. See you guys later. Bye everyone.